So I know that I made a video saying that I was done buying Apple products in 2021, but I lied. So I did just buy the mid-2020 MacBook Pro last year. It was the last Intel MacBook Pro. I know I should have waited for the M1s, but when I saw the new 14-inch M1 MacBook Pros, I knew I had to get it. Okay, so here I just got my brand new MacBook Pro in the mail. I am super excited. I got the same color I had before, space gray, so I'm going to unbox it and set this thing up for you guys. So I am terrible at unboxings. I always just rip it open, but there are these lovely little tabs. Okay, so before I open it, just quick specs. So I got the space gray 14-inch M1. I didn't get the Max one because I don't really do a whole lot of heavy duty things. I got 16 gigabytes of unified memory and 512 gigabytes of storage. I honestly don't think you need more because you can just store things in the cloud. So I personally, after I'm done with a video, just put everything in Google Storage. So I'm super excited. Okay, so here's what the box looks like. I'm so bad at this part. Okay. So right when you open it is your MacBook, and it has this little sleeve all around it. So it noticeably feels a little bit heavier, and after I unbox it and set this up, I'll show you guys what the previous MacBook Pro has that I have. Okay, this thing is thick, so I can already feel that it's a lot thicker than my Intel. So this is what it looks like. I personally love the space gray color. I have this space gray iPad. My phone is the gold one though, but I think I really like space gray. Ooh. Okay, so on the back, if you guys can see that, is an engraving that says MacBook Pro, super fancy. Before I set that up, so this is what you have in the box right here. Okay, so just the standard papers. Does anybody ever even look at these anymore? I wonder if the Apple stickers are space gray. Where are my stickers? Black! Okay, so black Apple stickers. I'm pretty sure in the iPad Pro I got last year, they gave me space gray ones. So that is all that's in here, just the regular papers nobody ever looks at. And the charger. Okay, so MagSafe. So my first ever MacBook was a 2015 Air, and I remember having the MagSafe charger. This one is a braided cord. Let me take it out. Okay, so much paper. Okay, so this is a braided cord MagSafe, so it's really thick. And then I have my charging brick right here. So that's pretty much it that is in here. Let's put that to the side and let's get into the good stuff. So just a couple things that are different about this MacBook Pro. We finally have ports. So a couple of things that Apple used to have, took away and brought back. So the one that I got, there's a MagSafe charging port. You got two USB-C or Thunderbolt, a headphone jack that's on the left side, and then on the right-hand side is an HDMI port. I honestly don't use it that much, but for work and other things, it definitely is useful to have one. Another USB-C or Thunderbolt, and a freaking SD card slot. If you edit videos, edit photos, that is going to be such a lifesaver. I don't have to use my dongle anymore. But that is pretty much the new ports. Now let's open up. So, ooh, it comes straight on if you guys heard that. So they also took away the touch bar. Now, I personally used it and liked it, but I know that lots of people did not. The keys are black, so I'll bring out my MacBook Pro in just a second, but basically that is it. There also is a notch. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. So there's a couple of things different. Obviously the screen is bigger, they added a notch. The camera or the webcam is finally 1080p, which I don't really use my webcam a lot, but I don't know why it was 720 for the longest. But I love the way it looks. So the fingerprint touch thingy is still there, so you can quickly unlock it. This looks super nice. So let me show you guys the side. It is thicker, and if you have an Intel MacBook Pro, when you open this, you can feel and immediately tell that it's a little bit thicker. Let's get this thing set up. Okay, so I'm still setting up, but just typing and using it, I can notice how much bigger the screen is. I know 13 to 14 inches doesn't sound like a lot, but just looking at it, I can definitely tell and notice that there is a difference. Okay, so this is going to take a couple of minutes to set up. So while that is going, I want to show you guys the differences between the 2020, so this is the last Intel MacBook Pro, and the one that I just got. So let's do a little side by side. You guys can see that she's a little thick. So let's put them. Okay, so you guys can see down there. So this is new MacBook M1 14-inch, and this is the mid 2020 MacBook Pro Intel. You can see that it's a little bit thicker, nothing too serious, but you can definitely kind of feel a difference in weight. And then you can look, they both have the same. Okay, let me not drop my new MacBook. Okay, and here's a side-by-side. So 14-inch, let me try to even them out. 14-inch with a notch versus 13-inch. So there are a lot less bezels, so the black border around it is smaller. So honestly, I don't really mind the notch because you guys can see that I'm still getting so much extra screen space. So I am super, super excited. Okay, so that was the unboxing of the new 2021 14-inch M1 MacBook Pro. A couple of things about my MacBook. So the total price of this one, so this is the base model, 512 gigabytes of storage. It was $1,849. I am going to be trading in my old MacBook Pro, so Apple's going to send me a box to send it back and trade that in. So for my 2020 Intel MacBook Pro, they are going to give me a credit of $780. So you can trade in any Apple device. If you go to the website, you punch in the device, your serial number, and they tell you the exact dollar amount that they are going to give you. I probably could have sold it on like eBay or Facebook Marketplace for more, but I honestly just did not want to go through the trouble of that and having to meet up with a stranger. So I usually just trade my products in back through Apple. I ordered my MacBook on October 19th, and today is November 9th, so it took exactly 3 weeks from the day that I ordered it for it to arrive at my apartment. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I definitely am going to be making more videos about my new MacBook as I use it and edit with it. There's supposed to be some amazing changes in battery life and efficiency using Final Cut Pro and other Apple applications, so be sure that you guys are subscribed down below. I also have a ton of other Apple unboxings, from the iPhones to the Apple Watches, so be sure to check those out down below, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.